The Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce you an incredible new roulette system today from Ken Dipple. This is called Dipped in Gold, and he said this is unbelievable, and he's been consistently winning with this in the casino. Now it's our turn to try it out and see if it's as amazing as he says it is. I can't wait. And today we're going to put it in a head-to-head matchup with another amazing system. We're going to put it in a head-to-head matchup with Sonny's Lucky 26. We'll start with that first, and then we'll get to Dipped in Gold by Ken Dipple. Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. So we're going to start with $12 on second and third column. Just like that. And then we're going to have $1 on double zero and $1 on zero. $26 total bet. And here we go. And let's see what we get on this first spin. That's a 35 black. Okay, it's a nice $10 win to start. So you see we're up $10. We're going to rebet and spin, and you'll notice that that Sonny doesn't like to bet on the first column. He doesn't like where the numbers are on the roulette wheel in the first column, and there's a first column hit though. So when you lose with this system, you just double the bet, and we try to get 2 wins. And so he likes second and third column because of where the numbers are on the roulette wheel, and that's a 32 red. And there's our first win. So you can see we're only at $4, so you can see why we need to get a second win. Once we get a second win, we will reset. Let's see if we get one right here. That's a 2 black. There it is. That's a $20 win. Now we're up $24, and we go back to our original $26 bet. So let's make sure it's back where we started, and let's spin. And here we go. And another thing I'll tell you about Sonny is he likes to cash out when he's up a decent amount. He doesn't like to keep playing and risk what he's won. So we'll talk about that more as we go through. We're up $34. So he usually would, if he was playing with the size bets that we have today, he would cash out when he gets to $200 profit, and sometimes even sooner if he feels like it. We're at 44. All right, let's rebet and spin. And I do kind of the same thing sometimes. Even if I'm not to my goal amount, if I get the feeling like it's time to cash out, I'll go ahead and cash out. So we are up $54. Let's rebet and spin. That way you know for sure that you beat the casino for the day. And sometimes, again, I'll do that too and just declare victory early, knowing that I've won for the day. And even if you're up 150 or whatever that number is for the day, if you feel like it's time to cash out, go ahead and do so. And everyone has different ideas on what they want for a daily goal, and that's okay. That's a 0, and that's another $10 win. It's nice having the zeros covered in it. We're up 74. All right, let's rebet and spin.
No, I can't. I can't.
All right, that is a
show a video on my YouTube video,
and that's a $10
and also
win.
on Bigo, which I'm about to go on Bigo.
See everyone in Las Vegas next week, and
I can't show a video. They don't allow that. But you can on Bigo. You can have background music.
And that's a loss. So let's
and you can dance.
Double up.
But you can't show the video.
I'll be with my family, and
you can show
then,
the
a bunch of golf
video
we're going to play in a tournament the rest of the week.
With the lyrics only, not the actual music video.
We're up 78. Let's go ahead and spin.
But on YouTube,
the rest of the pros
you can't have any music. You can do it, but then when it processes, it's gonna say trim the video, so you can trim. So let's say I played 15 songs because I like music. Old country, I like old country. If I did that, it's just going to say trim the video, and it cuts out that part of the video. Since my videos on YouTube are so long, it don't matter anyway.
5 days will be at Circa, so that's a loss there.
I didn't like downtown Vegas at all. Last time I went to Vegas, I didn't gamble anything. I went there for the shows and the food. That's why I'm so fucking fat.
Stadium Swim is fantastic. If you haven't been to Stadium Swim, definitely Google it and see what it looks like. It's the largest pool and sports book in the world, and that's a 24 black, and that's an $80 win. So you can see we're up 122. Let's go ahead and go back to base level now. So
this guy, he has a roulette YouTube channel, and he's a golf teacher, golf pro, and then he does this as a side
All right, let's
gig.
go ahead and spin, see if we can get closer to our goal. And here we go. That is a 5 red. That's a nice $10 win. So we're up 132. Okay, let's rebet and spin at base level here. And here we go. With Sunny's lucky 26. And that's a 27 red.
I want to see the next one.
And let's see.
Every guy I know take this trauma type test. My brother took it last week.
Let's see what we get here. That's a 1 red.
If you have a hanging belly, I beg you to try this structured 10-minute chair yoga plan.
3 weeks ago, I was convinced I just wasn't a workout person, and now I'm on day 20.
That is definitely a loss. And when you lose with this system, we're going to increase all those streets by $10. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's spin, and we're at $200 total bet now. But this is a nice slow progression, so we're good to go. That's a 5 red. And we lost again. So you can see temporarily we're at minus 220. So we're going to add $10 to each of those streets again. And usually you don't have back-to-back losses very often with this one, but it does happen. And let's see how this recovers. Here we go. That's a 21 red. That's a $70 win. We're at minus 150. We're just going to rebet and spin. And we should be getting some wins here pretty soon. Let's see if we do. And that's a 35 black. That's a $70 win. We're at minus 80. And really nice coverage here. And in fact, we have 27 numbers on the streets, plus 4 more. So that's 31 numbers covered. So we're good there. We're at minus 10. Let's rebet and spin, try to get ourselves back in session profit, and then reset. That's a 13 black.
Yeah, but they need to cover the 0 and the double zero because
60. Let's go ahead and go
if you
back
get
to our
10
original
zeros in a
110
row,
bet.
which
So
could happen.
let's go ahead and do that.
Might be
Again, this is
unlikely.
$10 on all these 9 streets, plus $5 on the 6, 7, 8, and 9. If we hit the 6, 7, 8, and 9 early, it's going to really boost our profits. Okay, that's a 20 black. $10 win, up 70. Okay, let's rebet and spin. See if we can build it back up there again. And he says when you have a bunch of losses in a close proximity like that, you don't have to get all the way back to session profit. You can
6,
just reset
9, 8,
as
7.
long as you're in profit. So let's go ahead and try to build it back up again here. And see if we can hit some more jackpots. That's a 27 red. And the nice thing about this is if you get a high number, there's reason for joy. And if you get a low number, there's a chance you're going to hit a jackpot. So that's cool. And that's a 7. That's another jackpot. That's a $70 win there. Now we're up 160 and still a base level with dipped in gold from Ken Dipple. Let's see how this continues to go here. That's a 10 black. Another $10 win. We're up 170. So you want low numbers as long as they're not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And here we go. Just as I say that, you guys, see what happens when I say that? So let's go ahead and increase all these $10 bets by 10. How did I know that was going to happen? And here we go. And after you get a loss like that, you can see we lost 110 and we're back up 60. So we were up $170. So we want to be somewhat close to that. We don't have to get there, but we want to be somewhere close to that before we reset. And that's a 27 red. $40 win, up 100. So let's see if we can get back above session profit or at least close to it. And that's a 9 red there.
I don't know why in the
That's a
hell
jack.
people
Well,
go
actually, that's not
downtown
a jackpot.
Vegas.
That's
I
something you
hate
talk
downtown
about.
Vegas.
So once
Horrible.
you increase these numbers a lot, and
The
if you
strip
lose
is
it all,
better.
you increase by $10.
Best place to stay in Vegas is the Four Seasons because it's at the top of the Mandalay Bay and you're not in a casino. And I think that's my opinion. But they maybe have something else better, but that's where I stay when I go to Vegas. Four Seasons. Did not bet 1 dime in any machine of any kind. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. Although it's interesting to play for fun. That's about it. That's all I do. It's just, I don't have any money anyway, and if I did, I wouldn't be gambling with it. I'd be using it to take care of myself. But it's fun to play as a video game, because you just get, they give you chips, and you just play. It's fun, I think. My opinion. And I have other video games I play. That's it. Vietnamese breakfast, crawfish, 8 a.m. Houston, Texas. Where? Let's see. I used to live in Chinatown. I loved it.
On my way. Good morning. I'm in the Houston area right now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. What's great about this area is there are a ton of Vietnamese restaurants. A lot of them are open early, including this one. Vietnamese food around Houston is really in a league of its own. There's so many super authentic places like this. So Bean One, I think is their specialty. This is a TikTok noodle soup. Okay, I think this is going to be really, really good. One way you know you got a super authentic Vietnamese restaurant, you're getting a ton of herbs.
He's having crawfish for breakfast.
Alright, I think only in Houston am I able to get fresh Vietnamese crawfish for breakfast. So this is their number one recommended
I love
food
Vietnamese
item
food.
in
My
this
God,
restaurant.
it's
The
healthy.
TikTok soup. This is a really big bowl of noodle soup. There's shrimp. There's looks like maybe shrimp fish balls, pork, some
Where's it
banana
at?
leaves, all sitting on top of rice noodles. Already good amount of herbs in here. Let's
Oh my
add some
God, I can't.
basil.
Trying to do this
There's a
intermittent
lime,
fasting torture
tomatoes.
diet. Fucking
That is
torture.
really
It's
cool.
torture. Intermittent fasting is torture. I'm gonna tell you.
This broth
Fucking
is
torture diet.
incredible. It's light,
Well, I'm
very
fat.
dry, slightly
I have
sweet,
diabetes.
and spicy.
Knee problems.
Oh my gosh.
High
delicious.
blood pressure.
There's so much flavor in this broth.
Trying to lose weight.
Perfect breakfast right now.
But it's hard for me to watch it. Damn, I need to change it somehow.
Too
fat.
Gives it a nice crunch. Wow, this is so good.
Way too fat.
I think this is a shrimp ball. Really fancy tender shrimp
This
ball.
bread is better than white bread,
I think
though.
what I'm supposed to do
It's like
is
that.
give you a plate with mayonnaise
Bread
and
that has
lime
some
and basically
Herb,
chili sauce.
not herbs,
Put
but
the lime inside, get that mix. And
fucking
what you
hungry.
can do
Can't eat until 11. I'm trying to do one meal a day, and it is torture. I'm telling you right now, one meal a day is torture.
I feel like
But my
if you
knees
see
hurt when I
that
walk,
in
and
the
I
US, one of
got
the few places you
diabetes.
can find
So
something as awesome
fucking
as this.
high
We're
blood
definitely gonna
pressure,
see at
you
most
name it.
Vietnamese restaurants. It's so uniquely delicious. I don't know why this is called a TikTok soup though. Maybe if it got really popular on TikTok, I'm not sure. But yeah, everybody needs to come and try this. This is incredibly special and tasty.
I'm gonna have to change and make me hungry.
And dipping the seafood in the lime sauce actually goes really well with the broth. Haven't got the crawfish yet. It's already been an A+ breakfast. So I got a pound of crawfish, fresh, medium-sized crawfish. Break the head off. Of course, that's all the good stuff right there. 100% fresh crawfish. Crack the tail, and there you go.
But they're not very good for you, though.
Oh no, the meat
They're
in the
bottom
tail
feeders.
is bouncy and sweet. The sauce is delicious as well.
I'm
It's really
changing
barbecue, a
this.
little
I'm not
spicy, a little
watching this
sweet.
anymore. I'm going vegan, and I can't watch fucking I can't watch I cannot watch food videos when I'm trying to not eat. Horrible. And now I'm doing a fucking cooking channel. Shit. Now I'm on Bigo. I'm gonna go on Bigo here in a minute. Let me see if there's anyone live. Yesterday, I went on a broadcast of somebody I knew from 4 years ago. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say the truth, but the truth, I thought they had muted me for no reason. But when I realized it, somehow I muted myself, or I got muted and I could unmute myself. So I probably got muted and I didn't know I could unmute myself. So one of their admins, whoever it was, muted me because they didn't want to hear from me or something. from something that happened 4 years ago that I don't even remember, some argument. But I will say that I got a real good friend on Bigo, a military wife. I don't even know her real first name, but that's okay. That's her nickname. Some people don't use their first name. Probably not a good idea on Bigo. It's unless if you do Bigo like you do YouTube or TikTok or something like that, and you never really have guest callers, and you don't get involved in the whole Bigo clique, if you want to call it that, it's kind of like that. It's so Bigo world. Now, I have good friends on Bigo now, but I used to kind of get where you log out of your Bigo account and you spy on another broadcast to see what people are saying about you. That's not healthy. That's, junior high. It's people's nature to gossip, okay? So you don't need to be listening in to see what people say about you. I mean, that's kind of what happens on Bigo. But I don't do it. I only did it to myself on my computer just to see what my Bigo ID was. Because it tells you, you don't know who it is. But I just was curious what my Bigo ID was. So in other words, people that are nosy and want to hear what you're saying or something, like, instead of coming in and talking to you, they will log out of their account and log out of the account and then type in your Bigo user ID, which is mine, Indian men only, and then that you can just listen in till you get bored or till you do something else. And that's fine, but I don't. I used to do that and listen in what other people were saying about me, and it got to be an addiction. And then I got off Bigo because I was banned for a year because I said all Mexican men are assholes. Well, the ones I had met were not very nice, and I had to admit when I was in Mexico City, that's why I got banned for a year. I didn't do anything. I consider that tacky, but I should have gotten like a day ban or an hour, the most 24 hours. Then I got a year ban, and I didn't even know my Bigo account was be able to be unbanned. I thought it was Class A, which means permanent chop, but it was not permanent chop. But now I've got a really good friend, a military wife. I don't know if she's still with her man or not, but anyway, she certainly came to my rescue yesterday because I do think I got muted in a broadcast for no reason. At the end of the day, hello, how you doing? I'm gonna make peanut butter. I can't eat until 11. I'm doing that diet where you fast. Torture. It's a torture diet. Either that or I could become a vegan, and then I probably wouldn't have to be on a diet. But I'm Texan, and I like ribeye, medium rare ribeye steak. If I had one, I'd eat it. But I don't. I got some eggs. And, I can, I don't know if I have any more onions. Kind of running low on food. That's not why I'm doing the diet, because I'm running low on food. I can only go to the food pantry twice a month. So, and one time I skipped because I didn't feel like, because I got knee problems, and I'm not on the first floor, so I would have had to carry a bunch of food up, and it hurts my knees, so I skipped, and I shouldn't have, but I did. So, and I haven't made any money with YouTube yet. Probably takes a long time. ChatGPT said, to support myself, maybe 1 to 2 years. One to 2 years, unless I happen to have a short that's a viral. My burned onions, when I put music to it, like TikTok, those have a lot of views. My regular shorts, not much of anything. And I've got to go, but I don't make money on Bigo. Although I did see Mama Taylor yesterday. She was on her husband's account. But she didn't pay. She's like the head of an agency. She's like, Dr. Cat, where have you been? That's my name on Bigo, my nickname, Dr. Cat. But my social media kind of still is India men only. I don't know. It's all confusing. It's not the same. Ideally, I want to have. But you can only, when I got unbanned after a year on Bigo, I naturally put my original Bigo ID. Said I could change it once. I could have made a new Bigo ID, but I figured people wouldn't recognize me. So I picked Indian men only. Fuck. Hate this diet. So I go to YouTube, I have to go to my Switch account, Chef Refund. I don't like the name, I just picked it randomly. Then view channel, manage videos. And I got some shorts. And then this one. Public. Make my lives public. I don't go live with anything that I wouldn't say publicly. So I publish everything. So, there you go. If you want to know. All my lives are public. Because I don't do or say anything that I would regret. Anyway, now I've got 3 shorts to make public. So, I mean, I don't like the name Chef Refund. I'll just have it for now. Okay, that's about it. Why is there water in here? Trying to make peanut butter and jelly. I don't like this intermittent fasting torture diet, but I need to lose. I need to lose weight. But I notice it's not as hard for me to get up out of bed, so maybe I lost a little weight. Now I'm gonna do it since I got 1 viewer on the YouTube. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm making a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I don't have a lot of food right now. And I'm also fasting. 1 meal a day. It's torture. I woke up this morning and I'm like, ugh. It's what happens when you get old. Now, if I had a gym membership and a trainer and I was doing weights and cardio and a trainer, I would be able to eat normally. But since I don't have that, I'm stuck with 1 meal a day if I can do it. But I'm going to tell you what, it's torture. And then I just walk wherever I live in my neck of the woods. I just walk back and forth in the air conditioning. It's too hot to go outside. Well, if I had money, I'd take an Uber and I probably would go out to eat once a day. And I'd film it on YouTube and do food reviews and stuff. But I don't have that money yet. So, since I don't have the money, this is what you're going to get. This is my cooking video, or lack thereof, because if I'm not only eating one meal a day, I'm probably going to take my time to cook the meal, whatever I got left. That's about it. I mean, you can go to the food pantry twice a month, and the last one I skipped because I was like, oh, I don't need to go. And plus my knees were hurting. And it's really hot outside. I decided not to go, which is stupid. But, you know. Well, I'm toasting the bread for my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't eat till 11. Now, when I lived in Mexico City, I did intermittent fasting. And in Mexico City, you eat at 1. That's when all the restaurants open and everything. The good ones, anyway. That's what I used to do. I did not cook every day. I was on TikTok, but I didn't do a lot of TikToks. I should have done more little TikTok videos, but I didn't. And I don't like TikTok. They're so strict. It's ridiculous. They literally hate it when I do this third-person view. They don't like it because I'm not sitting there talking to the chat, trying to get people to send gifts. Tell them to tap the damn screen, and I don't like that. I don't like going to a YouTube video where they tell you to subscribe every minute and click the thumbs up button. Maybe one time during the whole live is fine. My theory is people, if they like your video, they'll subscribe or they'll click the thumbs up. Or they'll, I'm on Bigo right now. As you can see, if you're still here, you left. Well, anyway. I'm going to restart because they left.